If you've ever wanted to quickly skim through your footage or review edits faster without dragging the timeline, this is exactly what you need. In this video, I'll show you how to preview your timeline at different speeds in DaVinci Resolve using simple keyboard shortcuts. Let's get into it. So, once you're inside DaVinci Resolve and you have your timeline open, there's a really easy way to control playback speed without touching your mouse. The key shortcuts you need to remember are L and J. Start with the L key. Press L once, and your timeline will start playing forward at normal speed. Now here's where it gets useful. If you press L again, the playback speed increases. Press it a third time, and it goes even faster. This is perfect when you're trying to quickly scan through long clips or find a specific moment without dragging through the timeline manually. One thing to keep in mind, the faster you go, the harder it is to be precise. So this is more for reviewing, not for making exact cuts. Now let's go the other way. Press the J key, and your timeline will play in reverse. Just like before, pressing J multiple times increases the reverse speed. This is really helpful if you just passed the moment you were looking for and want to quickly rewind without grabbing the playhead. A small tip here, beginners often forget that these keys stack. So if your playback suddenly feels too fast or out of control, just tap the K key to stop playback instantly. The K key is basically your brake. It stops everything right away. Another useful trick is combining keys. If you hold K and tap L, you can move forward frame by frame in a controlled way. Same thing with K plus J to go backward frame by frame. This gives you a lot more precision when you're trying to line up cuts or check exact frames. Once you get used to this, you'll barely touch your mouse for playback. It makes editing feel way faster and smoother. And honestly, this is one of those small things that saves a lot of time over the long run. That's it for this one. If you found this helpful and want more simple DaVinci Resolve tutorials like this, make sure to subscribe.